I'm Makoa Joseph Allen Niebel, and I'm a junior in college right now. I'm a computer science major. I'm gonna teach you how to get an internship. So make sure you take notes during this video, and if you have any questions, comment below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. But my first tip is that you need to make a list of all the connections that you have related to that specific field, or even doesn't have to be completely related, but even if it's a little bit, it would help. So let's just say you want to get a business internship and your dad's friend works in business. Let's say that's the only connection you have. Let's say you have a professor too. Let's say your business professor knows somebody. So you got like two contacts. You want to set up a meeting with them, and you want to ask them for their advice. You want to maybe they have an opportunity, maybe they don't, but you want to let them know you're looking for a job and you're looking for advice, and you really want to network with them, and that could be a whole separate video on how to network with someone, how to build that connection. But you really just want to understand their field, and have them tell you about what they do and tell them about the job. So you want to be a student of the game with this, and at the end, you want to say thank you, and you want to be appreciative, and that stuff goes a long way. And also, you're going to want to ask them, do you know of anyone else that I should talk to? Maybe those two connections that could turn into four, and then you do the same thing. You rinse and repeat. That four could go into eight. Eight could turn into 16, and that's how you grow your network. You just start meeting people, and a lot of these people too, like they know how it is to be a young person and look for a job, and a lot of these people are much more willing to help than you think. So that's my first tip: is just networking and making sure you maximize the people that you already know. And as far as applying goes, I think you should make a LinkedIn, make an Indeed, make all those. But while you're applying, I think you need to make a spreadsheet or some type of way to jot down information. Because when you're applying, especially when you get into high numbers, like once you get, let's say, over 10, I mean, you're going to really need a central page to look to keep track of these jobs. So my recommendation is Google Sheets or Excel. I would have one column be the date that you applied, and then the next be the company. I don't think you have to do the role to, let's say you apply for Amazon and you apply for multiple roles, but you could have a separate column with the role as well. If you want to that would be great. And then you'd also want to have a space to either say like accepted, rejected, or some type of result. Maybe it's an interview, and then have another column with a follow up section. Maybe it's you're in the process of doing an interview. Maybe you want to take some notes on where you're at with that. That would be really great as well. And the reason why you want to do this is because your email is going to get filled up with all sorts of interview, rejected, accepted, everything. And you're going to want, like I said, you're going to want a central place to look at all this and to keep track of information. And it's also nice to see your progress. It's really nice filling that in, saying, hey, I got an interview. So you want to reward yourself as well when you get those wins. And my last piece of advice is just simple hard work. And a lot of you guys aren't going to like this, but for me, this is what worked for me. Um, you're gonna want to apply. I'm a computer science major. I applied to a little over 500 internships, and I got four accepted, and I got a whole lot of either did not answer or a whole lot of declined. But yeah, I got 4 out of 500, and that's hard work. And I think there's nothing that I can do to teach you to do that. If you really want an internship, that's what it's going to take. For some other majors, it could take maybe 100 or 50. It really depends on how well your network is, and that's why I said start with the network first. Because if you have if you have 20 if you have 20 applications where your network helped you get like a warm application in, so like the people at that company already knew you because of your network, or maybe you just already knew them, 20 of those might equal 300 or 400 cold applications. So that's why I said start with the network, but also some of you guys, your network might be small right now and you're going to look to build on that. But right now, the only thing you can do is just apply. And that's why I recommend just grinding that out and applying to as many as you can and really working hard with that. But if you guys have any more questions, put them in the comments. And like I said, I'll be sure to get back to every single one of you. I really want to help you guys. Thank you.